Hello everyone. In this video, I will guide you through the process of creating a local tenant in NAKIVO Backup and Replication. This feature is particularly useful for managed service providers or MSPs and large organizations that require a multi-tenant environment to manage data protection from multiple departments. Before you begin, you should install NAKIVO Backup and Replication in multi-tenant mode. You must have master admin privileges to create and manage tenants. We've already covered how to install the NAKIVO solution in multi-tenant mode in a previous video that's linked in the top corner. To start, log in as the master admin to your NAKIVO Backup and Replication web interface. Enter your credentials and click Login. Now, you need to initiate tenant creation. On the dashboard page, click the plus button, then click New Local Tenant. The tenant creation wizard opens. At the tenant step, provide a name for the local tenant, assign license workloads, and add or edit contact information. I can also click Change Tenant Logo and upload the tenant logo if needed. Optionally, you can assign labels in the Labels field. You can allocate assigned workloads based on your license from your pool of license workloads. Workloads can include VMs, physical machines, Microsoft 365 users, VM monitoring items, or real-time replication items, and so on. You can fill in the contact information for the local tenant, including email, phone, or website address. Then click Next. On the inventory page, you can assign inventory items to the local tenant by choosing the platform. In this example, the available options are VMware Virtual Infrastructure, Physical Machines Infrastructure, and Hyper-V Infrastructure. You can also use the search box to filter the items. You can select the items that you want to assign to tenants. After selecting the needed environment, click Next. Note that to discover a tenant's inventory items, you should connect to tenant environments using the Direct Connect feature in NAKIVO Backup and Replication. With Direct Connect, you can establish a secure connection without configuring a VPN. You can check out the video in the top corner to learn more about this feature. The Node step allows you to assign transporters for backup, recovery, and replication jobs. You can also use the search field to find a specific transporter, or you can select the transporter in the left pane. Let's select the onboard transporter. Click Next and proceed to the Repositories page. On the Repositories page, you can assign a backup repository to the tenant. You can also use the search field to find a specific repository. Alternatively, you can select repositories in the left pane. Let's select the onboard repository. Click Next. At the Users step, I can create a tenant user account and create new local users and assign roles and permissions to them. Let's click Create New User. You can provide a role and give the permissions for that role. Let's select the backup operator as the role. Then, you can provide permissions for each user based on their responsibility. Then, click Add to create the user account. Note that in addition to the default roles available, you can create custom roles in the master tenant by going to Settings and then User and Roles. Now you can review your configurations. If everything is correct, click Finish to complete the tenant creation process. After creating the tenant, you can configure settings such as email notifications, schedule options, and resource quotas by accessing the tenant dashboard. To do this, click the tenant's name, and this will open the tenant's dashboard where you can manage jobs, groups, and perform recovery operations specific to that tenant. You can configure the inventory, nodes, and repositories. You can now go to Data Protection to start creating backup and replication jobs for the environments you integrated in the inventory section. Thank you for watching the video. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch new uploads. You can also download a free trial version of NAKIVO Backup and Replication using the link in the description and try the solution in your own environment for 15 days.